The same kids that have been going for Norris for the past 60 years are the same kids that are in those classrooms now. What has changed is the system has changed, the training for staff have changed, and the support has changed. If you want to see tremendous transformational changes in your school, jump on board. Most recently, we're seeing tremendous growth in our scores, but it's not all about scores. When we started this project a couple of years ago, they came in with a research-based system. And based on that research-based system, it brought all the intangibles of effective practice, best practice together for teachers in a very coherent way.
I've actually used this program in a prior school, and I actually thought about it when I was coming here, and I remember talking to the literacy coach and saying, we need this Reading Street program, we need this Reading Street program, because it was so great. I know that what I'm doing is like, okay, I know that I'm following the same routine as my other two team teachers are doing too, so I know that we're uniformly, creating the same playing field for all the students in first grade.
The change since Reading Street has come, it gives me tons of structure to my day, but I don't feel like everything is prescribed to me. I feel like it allows me to have tons of material to still pick from, but then I decide what I'm doing in the lessons and the parts that I'm including.
My kids really love Reading Street. They love being able to show off that they've memorized the words all week, and that's got our amazing words, and it's got some of our high frequency words. It's a fun thing to watch kindergartners start at the beginning of the year just knowing letters, maybe even. And where we're at right now is they're reading full sentences, full stories. They've just made incredible growth, and they love it. They're so proud of themselves.
I think this program works for our students for several reasons. First, it exposes them to various types of literature in their Reading Street textbook, so they get to read fiction, nonfiction stories, and throughout that they integrate science and social studies, so the students are getting exposed to that as well.
My average change for my students was somewhere between 50 and 70 points. Each of them had increased in our STAR assessment. Its progress from the beginning of the year to the middle was more than I have ever seen my whole class of kids move in that amount of time. It was unbelievable.
And I noticed the kids were responding differently. Like there was structure to their day. They knew when we were going to read the story. They knew about our phonics focus for the week. And I saw improvement right away. And then the children that came from kindergarten this year, I was like blown away. Like they came to me and I was like, okay, they get it. They know it. They know that we're doing the big question of the week. They know that we're doing a phonics focus.
And now, middle of the year, we are at 77% at benchmark, which is just incredible for this population, for this age group. They're 5 and they're making incredible growth.
The kids seem excited about it, but to actually see the results and have them move from being really on the cusp of just emergent readers to the majority of my kids reading fluently in class is just unbelievable to see as a teacher.
Improvements are being made every single day, and it makes my life as a teacher easier. I feel better. I feel like I'm doing the right things here. It makes me feel more confident. So I really do appreciate all of that. So thank you.